Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel once again, and I hope you're all well and good. You are all blessed. So on today's tutorial we'll be learning how to sew summer shorts. So uh, in this video I've got my pattern paper for my shorts. I've got my scissors. I've got the fabric for the shorts. I've got um, I've got elastic band and chalk. So those are the requirements for the short. So we'll be using the pattern paper with the back pattern paper to cut out what we need. So here I'm extending the crotch area because my pattern paper is a size 10 and I wanted to increase it to make it a size 12. Remember I made mention that from this week, every week for the next 3 weeks, I'll be making clothes for my subscribers because I just want to give back because I really appreciate you all. So I'm giving this. Let's just hold to the end of the video and I'll let you know the lucky person is. So this is a size 12. So all I'm doing is add extra 2 inches on all sides. Then yeah, the back is cut off, and remember that this is folded into two, and here we are, we've got the two sides for the back, the two pieces for the back, and we're going to go ahead and cut out the front as well. You do repeat the same thing for the back, for the front, sorry. And I cut out 2 pieces as well for the front pocket. So you can, it depends on you. You decide how you want your pocket to be but I wanted the pocket to be showing in front, not the pocket from inside. So I cut out this square fabric. It is 7 inches by 6 inches, and all you do is just place your finger in it and make a curve to curve out, to cut out how you want the hand to be, where you're going to put the hand into the pocket. Then trim all the edges out, and we have our pocket bit done. So we are going to go ahead and work on the front. So here I'm actually just putting the just looking at the front and how the pocket is going to work out on the front of the. Remember, when you're cutting out the front pocket, it's meant to be opposite sides because it's facing you. So the pockets are meant to be cut opposite directions. So now I'm going to go ahead and sew the crotch of the trousers, both front and back. And when you're sewing, you can decide if you want to use zigzag stitch or you want to use a straight stitch, and when you're done with straight stitch you can use zigzag, or you use a pair of zigzag scissors to give it that perfect finish. So you repeat the same thing as well for the back. Remember to cut off all the edges, all the extra bits, and also remember to notch to allow for free flow of the shot. So I'm actually notching here, and I will go ahead and do the back as well. Repeat the same process for the back. So yeah, I repeat the same process for the back, and we'll just keep going like that. After this we will go ahead and join the front and back together. Join the trousers, the shorts together. That is the front and the back. Put them together to match, and make sure that when you're cutting that it's in alignment with the front and back. And as well, also, if you want me to make a to make you want me to make pattern for shorts or for dress, please leave a comment below. Why I haven't made a pattern for tutorial is because no one has requested for it, so I just feel okay, maybe my subscribers know how to go about it. But if you need a tutorial on this, so now I'm going to go ahead and sew the side. So I'm just marking out 5 inches from the waist downward on both sides. So I'm going to sew it down 5 inches downward to create space for me to be able to fold the waist and sew all the way down. Our short is gradually coming to life. So we'll continue sewing like that. We'll sew 5 inches downwards. We'll repeat the same process at the back, at the other side as well. So when we're done with the sides, then we'll go ahead and fold the waist area into 3.5 inches. We'll fold it down 3.5 inches, and I'm going to go ahead and iron this shorts. Please always remember, when you're sewing, ironing is your best friend. When you iron, you can easily tell where you're making mistakes. It just makes life a lot easier when you're ironing and sewing at the same time. Yeah, a lot of people will say it's difficult, but it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and sew it. Here, I've ironed it. You can see I've ironed it. So I'm now going to sew it all the way around, and I'm going to leave a space right there for me to be able to pass a loop. Yeah, I'm creating two spaces for the loop for me to be able to pass my elastic band through it. So you've got this. If you're making this for summer, just take your time, and honestly, this is so easy and detailed. And if you're finding it difficult when you're doing this, do not don't hesitate to send me a message, and remember to let me know that you're struggling somewhere, and I'll be there to help you out. Just send me a message, and I'll I'll respond to you. So remember, I said I'm going to leave a space for loop. So you're going to sew it all. I'm going to sew it all the way around, and after sewing it all the way around, I will then use my hairpin to attach the elastic band. Our sewing is going nice and easy. So I'm going to stop at the space I talked about that I'm going to create for the loop. And here we are done. We are done here, and you can see the space for the loop I talked about. So because I've created a space now, and I have as well sewn round, so I'm going to pass the first loop. Remember, I said I'm going to create two loops, the first one for the first elastic and the second loop for the second elastic, to create the high waist that we are trying to make. So this is the fun part of it. As I said, I don't know if I said it in my other video. I love put passing loop through my clothes, and because it's so easy. So when you're done doing this now, you I tie it, and you can either tie the elastic band or you sew it. But for me, I feel it's better to sew it, so tie it, because when you sew it, it can easily unravel because it's rubber. Anything can happen to it, and it will just slack. So, but when you tie it, you're sure that it's tightened there. And when you tie it several times, I'm sure there is no way in this world is going to that it will cut. The sewing is going okay. And here, I think I'm trying here to sew it, but it's not working. And I just said let me give it a try anyway, but it never works for me. So I always end up tying it. So here I've passed the elastic band through, and I'm about to tie it now. I think that is the first loop. Yeah, that's the first loop. So I'm going to repeat this same process for the second one as well, and that will be it for the waist area. So tie it as much as you can, because just to make sure that it's safe and secured, and no matter what happens, it's not going to cut off or loosen by accident. So I tied just numerous times, and that's it. But if you're not comfortable with tying it, you can sew it. Anyone that works best for you. So now I'm going to, after repeating it the second time on the other side, so I'm going to close my edges, and we are done with the waist here. We are done with the waist here. This is what the shirt is looking like. It's gradually coming to life. So we are going to add the pockets now. So I'm going to, like as I said earlier, make ironing your best friend. So I'm going to go ahead and sew and iron the sides of the pockets. As you can see, it's all ironed. So I'm going to sew it right on top of the fabric, and I'm doing the sewing right where I did the ironing. Don't sew anything after the ironing. If not, it's not, the cloth is going to open up from where the ironing was done. So you have to sew right on the part where you iron. So if you have to be good at sewing in a straight line to get it right. So here now we're going to go ahead and affix the pocket. So if you haven't subscribed to me, if you're new, please subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend that I am here, and I do a lot of tutorials, and they're easy to follow. very detailed. And I saw everything that is latest, anything that is latest. I tried as much as possible to do what's trending. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Remember to share my video. Leave a comment below and I will respond back to you. Remember to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate you all. So my pocket is done now, and my pocket is done, and I'm just trying to do the finishing touches of the pocket. So I will be repeating the same thing on the other side of the short. I'll be repeating the same sewing of the pocket on the other side. So here I'm just trying to make sure that the pocket is well fixed. Excuse me. So as you can see, I'm actually fixing the other side of the pocket, and we'll be almost done here. So now you can see the pocket is done. Pocket is coming out looking so nice, so nice. So we're going to go ahead and stitch the sides. We're going to go ahead and close all the sides. Then we'll close the crotch as well. That's the second side. Yeah, we'll close the crotch, and so after sewing it, always remember to notch. After notching, then we're going to round up by hemming the short bottom area to hem the leg of the shorts. And as well, I'm going to iron before sewing, because as I said, it makes life a lot easier. So this is what I'm going to do, but before doing that, I'm going to iron it, and when I'm done with this, then we are practically done. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to add my string. Yeah, as you can see, it's added here. I've added my belt, and the short is ready. So this is it, guys. This is how to sew summer shorts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe, leave your comment below, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all.